One of the interesting rules in the game of golf is that if I were to take a backswing and maybe knock off, maybe there's these tiny little things stuck in the tree and they come off and they fall down. What I've essentially done in a practice swing by doing that is I've cleared out my pathway. I've cleared out my swing. That's actually a penalty stroke. Hi there, Craig Hocknull here. You might be wondering why I'm stuck underneath a palm tree. It's really simple. If you don't practice these shots, you're never going to be any good at it. And what I wanted to kind of talk to you about is having an emergency response protocol. Okay, if you're worried about mishitting a shot offline, and it may not be this far, it may not be into the sandy area underneath a palm tree, but it may just be a little bit offline. Maybe you just missed the green by a little bit and you need to recover from there. That's your emergency response protocol. If you're freaking out because you don't know how to get up and down from a lie from around the green, it's going to mess with you mentally on your approach shot. It's going to make that approach shot even more challenging. So what I'm going to challenge you to do is find a spot that's near impossible to recover from and go practice from there. The reason is if you're capable of recovering from these tragic situations like I'm in right here, then missing a green isn't going to freak you out. So while I'm here, I figure I'll give you a couple pointers. The trusty putter. The putter is always a good option. Most of the time when you're back here in the trees like this, you don't have much of a backswing. The putter, being your shortest club, might be able to give you the best leverage down in here without hitting this palm tree behind me. I do have a lip of grass here to kind of bounce it over, so who knows, maybe this is my only option. And I can tell you, if you haven't practiced a little chip shot off of a sandy lie with a restricted backswing like this, putter's probably your only option. So I'm just going to give this a whack. I've got a little bit of an avenue here where I can jump it up onto this lip a little easier. So I'm going to do that, try to get myself back out onto the green. We'll see how it goes. Move this real quick. Okay, reasonably successful. I wasn't trying to go too much further than the camera there, but I just whacked it, tumbled it along. That gives me some confidence that maybe if I did it with a 9-iron or an 8-iron with the same putting stroke, I could maybe jump this ledge and get it to go along. The reason why I'm doing just a simple stroke like this is because I don't want to get in here with some kind of a normal golf stance and actually hit one of these palm fronds behind me. One of the interesting rules in the game of golf is that if I were to take a backswing and maybe knock off, maybe there's these tiny little things stuck in the tree and they come off and they fall down. What I've essentially done in a practice swing by doing that is I've cleared out my pathway. I've cleared out my swing. That's actually a penalty stroke. If you clear out your pathway, like get in here and take 10 practice swings, in the extreme case, knock all the branches off, and now I've got a much easier shot. So make sure when you come in here, you're super careful. The putting stroke, I think, is always just a safe way to do this shot. That way you're skimming, you're keeping that club super level to the ground. You're not picking it up and hinging it, worried about hitting the leaves up top or chunking it into the sand below. So get in here like I described in a little bump and run video and just do a putting stroke. Hopefully this 9-iron is just enough to kind of jump over that edge. Perfect, right? So this type of shot, getting in here and executing like that, I just got a big round of applause from all the people I'm playing with. Okay, now here's the risky one. I'm just gonna demonstrate it because why not? This is kind of more like a blast shot. So I am in sand, right? I'm just trying to find a spot that's sandy. What I could do is kind of get in here, hinge my wrist, and do kind of like a bunker shot. But this is never really a good play because with that much power, with this much concern about restricted backswing, etc., the chances of me executing and getting this at exactly an inch behind the ball where I want to go, very, very difficult to do. But we'll give it a shot. Might be good for the camera. Okay, not too shabby. It splashed out like a bunker shot, but because I had no power to work with, I couldn't hit it very far. So anyway, your elite recovery game really is going to help you with your approach shots into the green. If you're capable of recovering from any situation because you've practiced it from underneath these bushes, etc., then you won't be so worried about hitting your approach into the green. So hopefully that tip helps you next time you're out on the course.